she's floating on her own. She's a moonbeam, baby, when she wants to take you home. She walks above the freeway when she's trying to fly high. She radiates like the sunshine. She stares, she stares. She stares, she stares. She wants to be the only when she walking in the room. She keeps them captivated like an open petal bloom. She holds a crystal bubble, she sees beyond the lights. She's like a carnival barker. She cares, she cares, she cares. Floating through my mind, I see her. Staring through my eyes, I need her. She haunts my every thought, I'll feed her. Never falling back, I'll complete her. She's like a spinning marble when she dances in my mind. She's a candlelit hobble, lighting the way for the blind. She'll never let her guard down, like a beacon in the haze. She's like a wind-driven fragrance. She's rare, she's rare. She's rare, she's rare. Floating through my mind, I see her. Staring through my eyes, I need her. She haunts my every thought, I'll feed her. Never falling back, I'll complete her. Floating through my mind, I see her. Staring through my eyes, I need her. She haunts my every thought, I'll feed her. Never falling back, I'll complete her.
Got my bags packed tight, ready for the flight. Camera in hand bright, chasing dawn's first light. New cities every night, feeling so alive. Every step's a sight, with joy I thrive. I'm the astute tourist on this wild ride. Miles I traverse, no place to hide. From skyscrapers so high to beaches where I lie, always on the fly, under open sky. Every place I roam feels just like home. Stories found in stone, I'm never alone. I'm the astute tourist on this wild
sitting staring into an empty glass. Give it time, this too will pass, she said, like the summer wind. It comes and goes and comes back again. But I don't think I'll ever get that feeling back again. Watching, waiting for the phone to ring. Like my jeans, my patience is wearing thin. Keeping grounded is a better bet, even though she hasn't called me yet. But I don't think that call I will ever get. You took my heart, you shook your head, you took the ring, but left the bed we shared. So here I sit and lick my wounds underneath that lonely crescent moon. My day's short, my nights are long. With every bar I write this song. My old guitar and a bottle of Jack, searching, seeking the words that might get you back. You took my heart, you shook your head, you took the ring, but left the bed we shared. So here I sit and lick my wounds underneath that lonely crescent moon. Where did it go wrong? Can't find it in a song. I can't make up the time and all the tears I have cried. You took my heart, you shook your head, you took the ring, but left the bed we shared. So here I sit and lick my wounds underneath that lonely crescent moon. You took my heart, you shook your head, you took the ring, but left the bed we shared. So here I sit and lick my wounds underneath that lonely crescent moon. She's a streamline lady when she's dancing on the floor. She's fashion crazy, always wanting more. She wants a custom freeway when she's walking out the door. She's high, so high, so high. She swagger, sings a crimson song. All the Johnnies seem to like. She moves like a cat, 'cause she has to bring it back. Making paper is a game, means nothing, just the same. She's high, so high. So can't stop or walk, the streets are open mic. Her swagger sings a crimson song. All the Johnnies seem to like. She moves like a cat, 'cause she has to bring it back. Making paper is a game, means nothing, just the same. She's high, so high, so high. Can't stop or walk, the streets are open mic. Her swagger sings a crimson song. All the Johnnies seem to like. She moves like a cat, 'cause she has to bring it back. Making paper is a game, means nothing, just the same. She's high, so high. So hands stop or walk, the streets are open mic. Her swagger sings a crimson song. All the Johnnies seem to like. She moves like a cat, 'cause she has to bring it back. Making paper is a game, means nothing, just the same. She's high, so high, so high.
Hi guys, Ford Man here. Sorry I'm late. I was pooping.
It's Cup of Joe Live. With Jimmy, the Astute Taurus. Featuring the Wally Grimshaw Orchestra. The best sip of the day. With special guests, Trouser Cat and the Cup of Joe Morning Crew. This day in history in your weather. Here's Jimmy. Good morning, everybody. I am Jimmy, your Astute Taurus. It is Monday, April 27th. April 27th. We are what? A quarter of the way into the year. Can you believe it? But good morning, everybody. I am here. Looks like I'm going to be solo today, unless Kenneth shows up at some point. Don't know where Kenny is. But good morning. I hope everybody had a great weekend. I know I did. Right on, Josh. You like my shirt, huh? My son gave me this for Christmas. Heck yeah. Yeah, I had a great weekend. I hope you did too. Did some hanging out. We had a nice day yesterday. Boy, the weather's starting to climb during the day. It's cold now, but during the day we're getting some 70, close to 70 yesterday, I think. 65 anyway. It was nice. It was a nice day. I went out and got some raking done. But yeah, good weekend. I hope you had a good weekend as well. What did you do? Did you work? Were you editing? Working on videos, working on your channel? What were you all doing this weekend? I'd be curious to find out. What's Kenny drinking? If he shows up, we'll find out. The poll is up and running right now. It looks like for the most part, 75% of you say Kenny's drinking microwave today. It could be. I don't know. Have no idea. Aaron, check your email. I'm sure you did already, but Aaron was our prize winner on Friday, and we finally were able to connect and get connected and get him his prize. So there you go. Congratulations, Aaron. And we'll do another one on Friday. It should be fun. Marjorie Ambrose is here. Good morning, Marjorie. How are you? Good morning. Kenny is locked and loaded on the live. So at some point, I'm sure after he's done doing what he's doing, he'll probably show up. But not probably. He'll be here. Should we set the timer? Let's set the timer. I always do this the wrong way. I need Scott here to help me. I don't know where Scott is this morning. It's Monday, so you never know. There you go. We got the timer set. The toilet timer is ready to go. Is what time will... That's the new poll we should do, is what time do you think Kenny will show up? Should we do a raffle or something? The person closest to the time wins a poop timer. I don't know. Maybe. But yeah, so here we are. It is Monday morning. Friday was a good day. After Cup of Joe, we had to fly out of here and make our way to Boston. It actually was quite a contrast to what we thought the traffic would be on Monday if I was going to go down last Monday. It was that whole Boston Marathon thing. And we just wanted to avoid any of the traffic snafus in town there because I'm not that familiar with, as much as I've lived here, as long as I've lived here and spent some time in Boston, I still don't know all the back ways and the little shortcuts in that. So we didn't want to get cut in that, so we went Friday. Went and seen the doctor. Well, let's talk about that in a minute. Let's have coffee, shall we? We'll talk about my weekend and that. Let's have a cup of coffee.
Wake up.
Good morning.
Damn, good coffee. And hot.
Today's gonna be good. Gonna find my way.
Good morning, Vietnam.
Today's gonna be good. No matter what they say.
Good morning, everybody. That's right. It is going to be a great day. No matter what they say or what they try to do, never let the bastards wear you down. Cheers, everybody. Good morning. Best sip of the day. I want to give a shout out to a friend of mine, my friend Michelle, who's she had to have skull surgery this past weekend on Friday, actually. So big shout out to her. She's doing great. I saw some pictures of her. She's recovering finally, and we've been praying for her. So Michelle, we love you, and get better. Okay, get better soon. Those folks were they were in my corner when I was sick, and continue to be in my corner. So I love those guys. They're really good friends, Scott and Michelle, and yeah, so there you go. It's my turn to pay it forward. So let's say good morning to some folks. Fordman says he was here, but I think that was 10:38 last night. So, but Sharon is here. Good morning, Sharon. DT Cruiser is here. Good morning, sir. Good to see you. Thank you for joining us. Salt Water Born is here. Good morning. Key West, Florida. I love it. I need to be down in Key West. I just love it down in that area. Good morning to Dee Dee is here. Good morning, Denise. It's good to see you. I hope everything went well with your shift last week. And you worked Friday, right? I think that's what it was. Friday you worked, I believe. But I hope you had a nice shift and it was how you wanted it. So Mom is here. Good morning, Mom. It's good to see you. And from Australia, Joe Hupp is here. Good morning or good evening, Joe. It's good to see you. If you're still awake, Joe usually will pop in. He says his hellos and then he's off to bed. Which it may be not quite as late now. Since the time changed there, but still. Let's see as we get through. Shirley is here. Good morning, Shirley. Coming to us. We are international here at the Astute Tourist, which is only fitting, right? We got our friends from around the world. We got friends from everywhere, from the UK. Shirley's in Newfoundland. Joe and Ilana and Sean and those folks, Jonesy and them are all down under. Yeah, it's good to have friends from all over the world. That's one of the greatest things about being able to do these live streams, is that you get to meet people from not only from this great country that we live in, but from other countries as well. So cheers to all of you guys. Aaron is here. Like I said, Aaron was our winner on Friday, and that was awesome. I hope you guys like that. We mixed it up. If you weren't here, our panel members they played for a member of the audience, let's say, a member of the chat. So 3 of our members, Kenny, Dee Dee, and Eddie. Was it Eddie? Or was it Scott? No, it was Scott. I don't know. It's one of the downsides of all the chemo I've had. It messes my memory up. My doctor assures me it'll come back. Josh is here from Moonlight Adventures. Good morning, sir. It's good to see you. Hope you guys had a good weekend. And Robert Rockwell is here. Good morning, Rob. It's good to see you, brother. Thanks for joining us. Hope all is well in your camp. I was putting it out there, KFF and PMA. I don't say it enough. So just wanted to say that. Underneath the Lonely Crescent Moon. Yeah, it's a good one. You're welcome. I know you like that one. I like it too. So took the ring but left the bed we shared. Exactly. Glad you guys like it. And then of course there's the Streamline Lady, Wakey Wakey, Bakey Bakey. That's my jam, she says, right? It is a great song. It's a banger. Really is. Everybody's saying hi to everybody. They're singing the words to the song. She's filling every need, but then Dee Dee says, with what is what I'm asking? Well, if you know the story, I think you already know. She does move like a cat. And it makes all the Johnnies come back. Such a banger. Exactly. Is Kenny even here now? No. That was my wishful thinking. When I play the song, right, doesn't that usually lure Kenny in? Where is it? Everything changed when I moved things around. If you guys know StreamYard, you move some of your assets around the music, and now I can't find. Here it is, right here. Maybe if we play the song, Kenny will show up. Thanks. Oh yeah, we talked about my shirt. Front Squad. Marjorie is here. Plant shopping, taking a car show, and high school alumni banquet on Saturday. Oh, fun! That's fun. Synchronized poop timers. And Rob saying 6:29 for Kenny to be here. 6:29. Time is it now? 6:23. Where is Kenny? Yeah, we never plan. We never plan who's going to be on the panel. It's kind of an open invitation to my friends. Yeah, there you go. So maybe that'll bring Kenny in. But yeah, we just kind of leave it open. So, Scott's the real trooper because he gets up so much earlier than the rest of us. And then Denise, she's an hour earlier than us. So she's an hour, what is it, behind us. So 6 a.m., 5 a.m. there. So, that's early. I get up at 5 and then get ready for the 6 a.m. slot. But yeah, there you go. So hopefully Kenny will show up. It looks like we made it to the bottom of the chat. A Kenny call. Have to do the weather, then wait 10. Right? Exactly. Exactly, Dee Dee. Saying 6:34. And John Gaylor, Mr. JG, is here. Good morning, John. There's nothing wrong with oversleeping, buddy. It's your body telling you needed some sleep. That's all. Yeah. So I wanted to talk about Friday. Friday, so I was giving you the whole talk about my doctor's appointment. Mike and Tracy are here. Good morning. Good to see you guys. Hefty is here as well. Good morning, Sean. Sean, hopefully we can find a trailer to borrow. We got to get the bike in the shop. It needs a little attention. So yeah, Friday, we went to my appointment, typical appointment, go and do blood and all that. So we're one appointment from my 1 year appointment, which will be at the end of May. And the doctor was like, I'm like, so what's the deal with my restrictions? She's like, well, we're going to lower your medication by 5 milligrams or 0.5 milligrams, half a milligram. And, which is great. And I'm still boring, which is fantastic. And I'm going to be allowed to go back to work, which I've been out of work since October of 2024, since I got sick. And long time coming. I'm excited to finally be able to get back to work and finish up what I started over there. And you know, kind of get back to some normalcy in our life. It's never going to be the same for anybody that's had a life-threatening disease or anything like that. You know what I'm talking about. It's definitely a life-changing thing, and I will never be the same person. But I am so ecstatic. It's like another rock has been lifted off of me. So then comes the end of next month, the 1 year checkup, and that's when I get my booster shots. So like a little kid, I've already had my shots. You know, the normal stuff you get when you're a kid, your mumps and rubella and whatever they do. None of the crazy stuff that's happened within the last decade, but so I'll have my boosters on that day. I was supposed to have a pulmonary function test, but they actually did it on Friday. We were just there hanging out. They're like, you want to do it here now? I'm like, okay. And so then did all that with flying colors, pulmonary function. I'm actually above the average for people in my age group. So I don't know how that happened, but there you go. And then so that day I'll get the boosters, and then I have to have the dreaded 1 year bone marrow biopsy, which, if anybody's familiar with that, you know my anxiety over that. It's not fun, but yeah, there you go. So, but I'm really excited. So we're just 30 days or so out from my 1 year anniversary, my first birthday. It's exciting, and I've been kind of walking on a cloud all weekend, which is good, because these things always have their, like I said, the weight that come with them. A lot of you folks know exactly what I'm talking about. So there you go. Let's do the weather and see if we can get Kenny in here. What do you think? Little weather time. It's Weather Watch now. Portion of the show where we do the weather where we are, where you are, all points around the world. Let's go over to the Wonder Map and see what's happening there. Share the screen so everyone can see. Can you see? There's the Wonder Map there. Let's see if we can get it to move. Stand by. Please stand by. We need to reload. So I pull these up in the morning, and they've been kind of sitting idle, so they always need to be reloaded. Here is the US of A and parts of Canada and Mexico. There you go. Here in the southern New Hampshire area, the greater southern New Hampshire area, it's currently 40 degrees. It's mostly sunny. We're going to have a high of 67 today, which is fantastic because it's nice to start having some warm days again. Like I said, I was able to get out in the yard and do some raking in just a little bit. That's another thing I'm assuming I'm allowed to do now, is that kind of stuff. So, but yeah. Let's see what's happening around the country. Got my notes here. The National Weather Overview. In the Northeast Mid-Atlantic, generally pleasantly spring conditions. Highs in the 60s with a mix of sun and clouds. Light winds, comfortable overall. This is one of the nicer days of the week before wetter weather moves in the midweek. In the Midwest now, severe weather risks today. Strong thunderstorms developing this afternoon and evening. Threats include damaging winds, large hail, possible tornadoes. You can see all that weather right there in the central part of the country. This is potentially dangerous, but in the plains and upper Midwest, it's going to be cool and unsettled. Rain, snow mix possible in the northern areas. You can see the snow there. Breezy to windy conditions as well. In the southeast and the Gulf Coast, my favorite, generally warm and calm. Mix of sun and clouds. Some areas may see increasing humidity ahead of midweek storms. It really is a pleasant place. And in the Rockies area, they got mixed conditions, depending on the elevation, of course. Some areas will be cool with highs in the 40s to the 50s. Others sunny, but still on the cooler side. So the big picture is this: quiet and pleasant in the east today, which is nice. Active storm systems impacting the Midwest. Cooler, unsettled conditions in the northern states, and then a transition pattern setting up for more widespread rain and storms this midweek. So there you go. That's what's happening in our area. We're not going to do the world, but there you go. That's what's happening around the country. All right, where is Kenny? Still no Kenny. We're going to have to do that poll. We need to do another poll. Will Kenny show today or not? Anybody want to send Kenny a text message and see if he's still hanging in there? Let's go over the chat, see who else has come in. Joe is still here. Kenny's probably taking a mad poop right now. Right? Trisha's here. Good morning, Trisha. You know, Trisha, I'm going through all my stuff on my desk, and look, I have a package for you. I haven't mailed out yet. I think, yeah, there's something in there. You won a prize before we went away and had our little respite. And I was looking this morning. I'm like, I'm like, oh, okay. I guess I need to mail that. One of these days you'll get it. Verne is here. Good morning, Verne. She's saying good morning to everybody and thumbs up. Speaking of that, don't forget to hit the thumbs up, like, share, and subscribe to the channel. Usually I would say channel surfing is highly encouraged, but there's really nowhere to surf to this morning. It's been a while since I've done a solo show. Oh, and here's another thing. So we've been running over. Usually my show is starting a little bit later, 10 minutes after the hour, and then running until between 7 and 7:30 when Eddie starts his morning quickie. I mean, he's usually already started it with us anyway, but I'll be getting back to my old schedule again. So we'll be starting promptly at 6 and ending either minutes before or right on the hour at 7. That way I can get out of the house on time. Gonna be strange going back to the old schedule. Gavin is here. Morning, Gavin. I am all alone today. It's okay. It's how I started. It's how I continue to roll. So, John says 36 here, going to be 70. Yeah, right. It is quite a weather swing. I hope it continues. Everybody's saying hi to everybody. Saw a meme one time saying springtime in Michigan is lovely. This year it was on Wednesday, right? I know. Us states, I don't know what we in that horizontal region of the world, we are on that Canadian border, and we get to share a lot of their cold weather, but which I don't like. Michigan's cold, man. It's cold up there. You guys are on the lake. I am. Yes, sir. I am going to be going back. It'll be a couple weeks. I got to get things in order. When I say things in order, it's like making sure I have uniforms that fit and getting my company car all squared away, stuff like that. Yeah, it's a good feeling. It's good feeling to be able to get back to work. And honestly, I need to get back to work. We need me to go back to work. Let's just put it that way. Awesome, brother. Yeah, thank you. All is great. I cannot complain. God is great. God has been good to me. The doctors and the nurses that have been provided to me continue to take fantastic care of me. With their technology and my son's awesome genetics, I'm here almost a year. We got 31 days, 30 days. Yeah, so there you go. There you go, folks. No games today to play, nothing like that. I really didn't plan anything. Like I said, I was kind of walking on the clouds this weekend. I really didn't prepare anything. I was excited to go to church yesterday, which was good. I find it very uplifting these days, just for me. It works for me. But so I was excited for that. Having an issue with the bike. It needed a battery. Thing sat there for a year and a half. I have not ridden my motorcycle since I got sick, and the battery was dead. It wouldn't take a charge, so I bought a new battery, put it in, and for some reason it won't start. The dash lights up. Some of the lights work. The headlights won't come on. And what else? The neutral indicator on the dash won't light up. I don't know. Something weird's going on there. So I need to just take it into the shop. It's some weird electrical thing. It's, all the newer stuff, they got computers on them just like cars. It's not like the old days when you adjusted the timing or something, or, needed to give it a tune up like that. Back when you just pulled the plugs and put new ones in and you were good to go. It's not like that with these, as you know, with this new technology. And I was kind of bummed out. I was hoping I'd get it ready, and then on one of the nicer days this week, I could take it for a little cruise around the neighborhood. But, that's not going to happen. Oh boy, what was that? What does that mean? Where is Kenny? Where is Kenny? All right, without further ado.
Good morning, guys.
Good morning, Kenneth. Where have you been, buddy? You left me hanging without any life jacket or any safety net.
Everybody?
Well, I don't know. Probably working or doing their thing. I have no idea. But how are you, man?
I did very well. I got the weather pulled up, by the way.
All right, Kenny. What's it like in Western North Kakalaki?
It is currently 52 degrees. Feels like 52. Supposed to be a high of 70 today, with partly cloudy skies and a low of 49. Tomorrow is supposed to be a high of 72 with some rain and a low of 54.
All right. Well, some rain, 54. I guess spring showers, right? Bring them May for what is it? April showers?
April showers bring May flowers, I believe it's
Right,
that way.
right. Yes, we gotta have a little rain. I don't know what it's like down in North Carolina, but we're kind of in a drought up here. We're like the same as Florida.
Well,
Very high fire danger here.
we had some rain yesterday. A little bit of rain yesterday and a little bit of rain Saturday.
We had a nice day yesterday. It's actually been a decent weekend. Been cool, but then yesterday was nice. Today is going to be another nice day. Highs close to 70. I'm excited. It's going to be good. It's a good day to get out there and soak up some of them rays. It definitely helps with the PMA when you get out there in the sun and you soak up. You get that vitamin D started in your body. That sunlight radiation helps you. Just not too much. I had to be careful out there raking yesterday. I don't know if you guys, I told you, but I recently played a round of golf, see how I would do. And by the 18th, man, it was warm that day. And I got heated up, and I got to remember I'm still recovering. I thought I was my old self again. And I got a little heated. So you got to be careful when you get out there in the sun. It was warm. The sun was hot yesterday. I was out there raking up where the dogs area is. And it can be warm. So I'm sure you're getting them warm days there too, right?
Yeah, well, I think one day this week we're supposed to get another frost though.
Oh, is that right? Yikes.
Yeah.
Well, you're in the mountains there too, Kenny. So I've been driving through there, and a lot of hills there in Western North Kakalaki. Yep, been tooling right up. What is it? 86 or 76? I don't know what the interstate is right around you, Kenny. But anyway, there you go. So Kenny, good morning. Cheers. What's Kenny drinking this morning? Is he drinking fresh or is he drinking microwave? Kenny, what's your morning like? What have you been doing?
Well, I got freshened up, so.
Kenny got freshened up. That may be something.
Yeah.
Kenny, did you hear I'm going to be going back to work?
Yeah, I saw that in the group.
Yeah, so we're going to be, we'll be sticking strictly to the 6 to 7 a.m. time slot instead of lagging and going over like I've been doing for the last, since probably when I get out of the hospital since last summer. So, but yeah, so we'll be going back to the, say again, brother?
Are you going to be able to do the same things that you did before on your job?
Yeah, for the most part. Yep. I'm going to go back and do my thing. There's some things that I need to I'm still recovering, but for the most part, as long as I can do it, I'm allowed to do it. So looks like Dee Dee was right. She said 10 minutes after the weather, and that was it. Who had 39 after the hour? So Kenny, I don't know if you were listening, but we were saying what times we're going to start a new poll, and what time will Kenny show up?
Good morning, Robert Rockwell.
He's asking you, did you get a helper?
Yeah, I actually get a helper Monday, Wednesday, and Friday and Saturday. Now, Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, they're only going to be here like an hour and a half.
Okay.
From like 8 until about 9:30, right when I leave to go to the greens.
Gotcha.
So, but now Saturday is from like 8 until 1:30.
Oh, nice.
So I get them a couple hours on Saturday.
Right on, brother. That's awesome. That's good. Every little bit helps, right?
Right. As a matter of fact, I'll get Sylvia this morning. So as a matter of fact, she said she's going to be coming all week.
Sylvia. Awesome. Well, you'll have to tell Sylvia we all said hey. Pete's saying hi to you, Kenny.
Good morning, Pete.
Good morning, Pete. It's good to see you, bud.
Also, I had a good weekend. As most of you probably know, there was Dreams in Motion Cruise-a-thon this weekend.
Yeah, I wanted to ask you about that. So, Kenny, you did your live. You did a couple lives, didn't you? Did you go Friday?
I went Friday night from 8 until 9 p.m. And then Saturday afternoon, see, I kind of helped fill in for the ones that didn't really want to do a live. So what I did was Friday I went from 8 to 9, and then because it didn't Friday only lasted from like 6 until 10, until 11 anyway. It ended at the last show was at 10 o'clock, and it went from 10 until 11.
Gotcha.
The Down Under Cruisers ended it, and then I went live. I went live from about 2:15, 2:30 until about 4 Saturday afternoon. And then after I got back from church, I had went live from about I think it was about 9:15, maybe 8:30. Anyway, I went from that time until about 3:30 in the morning. I went like for 5 hours.
Damn, Kenny. How much money did you raise? Do you know?
I think it was only like 120 something.
Well, that's not bad. It's still not bad. Do you know what? Did they get a number to see how well they did over the weekend?
Well,
Do you know?
I asked last night because Michael Ann did the wrap up show last night, and
Okay.
Sean had said that they had raised a little over $500.
Okay. Well, yeah. Well, good for them. That's awesome. I know that I don't think they got the turnout as far as the number of channels to do live streams. I had stuff I had to do myself this weekend. We'll usually help them in the fall. They'll do another one, I think, in the fall, and that's a good one that
They
we do.
might do one in the summer. I think they do one in the summer as well, I think.
Do they? Yeah. Well, yeah, whatever it is, we try to do our best. We've been helping for many years now. And it's a good cause. Look, Kenny was able to go on his very first cruise as a result of helping Hands for Cruising. And most of you guys know, all about the charity. And Dee Dee does. She does a monthly donation, which is fantastic. You guys can donate any time of the year. You don't have to wait for when they do the cruisathons. The Nerd Herd put up the US Q hour on their last night, made $50. They said that's awesome. So that's good. I know they try to raise about 10 grand. So far, they haven't ever met that goal, but
They've came close to it a couple times.
They've done well over half of that. 5,000-6,000, and it's tough. I think one of the biggest hurdles that they have is drawing in new, because just doing it on YouTube, it draws our community, and that was one of the things. So last Wednesday, when we were pushing to get HH4C to up to 500 subscribers, they need to start to draw more people to them, and market it better on other places so that they can get the draw in. And then it's tough. There's a lot of people out there right now are having tough times with money and that, and it makes it tough for them. So Chet is here. Good morning, Chet. Good to see you, buddy. Scott Smith is with us. Good morning, sir.
Good morning, Scott.
Let's see. We don't have Eddie here this morning. Speaking of Eddie, he's having his oil change this morning. So yeah, he won't be saying that this morning, I don't think. He was prepping for that yesterday. And any of us that have gone through having your lower carriage, your undercarriage lubed, and the rear end oil changed, and all that stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what he's having done today, Kenny.
I know I've had to take the stuff like they're gonna give you a colonoscopy, but
you're too young to have the colonoscopy yet.
But I haven't actually had the actual test, but they called it the stuff that I had to take. They actually called it Go Lightly, and it's the stronger.
Go Lightly?
Yeah, it's what it is. It's just a stronger version of the actual Miralax, and I had to drink a gallon of that within like 2 weeks because I was so backed up.
Did it help you go lightly? I mean, what the hell kind of name is that? Go Lightly. But it's
I will say I did not leave that throne.
Oh, good Lord. I'm snorting, Kenny.
Every 10 minutes.
Yeah. Oh, I know. I've been through several different ones. I've had to drink some liquid out of a green glass bottle, I remember. I don't know what it is. And that was lemon lime flavor, which, yeah, okay. Then they give you the gallon thing, Kenny, the part A and the part B.
Well, see, they gave me the gallon, and it was powdered, and I had to put some water in it.
Yeah, you mix it up. Yeah.
And then I had to drink. I think mine was like either strawberry or cherry flavored. I think. But anyway, yeah.
Go Lightly, full of laxative and electrolytes. Yeah, so they don't want you to get dehydrated, but they want a clear path for the camera. Yeah, you still use it. It's terribly disgusting.
I didn't have to actually have the test. I just had to get rid of a blockage I had in there.
Morningly, yeah. Oh, that's it. Mag citrate, the stuff in the green bottle. Ooh. It's all gross. It doesn't matter. I I have a checkup with my primary care coming up too, and I know what he's going to tell me. It's time for me to go have mine. It's been a couple years. I've told that story before, but it's getting close to being the time. I'm just sick of being prodded and pried at and stabbed and stuck and don't get sick, people. Take care of your body, especially you youngins out there. Severe constipation and obstructions. Yeah. You have to do the. Dee, have you ever had to do the sweep, Dee? You know, the sweep.
I will say I will say it has. It's hard to believe, but it has been the 22nd or 23rd of this month. It's been a year since I've had the shunt revision done. It's hard,
right, buddy? Isn't it? So you and I we can mark that time together because we were pretty much in the hospital at the same time and dealing with that. You were dealing with your right before I went in the hospital is when you started with the having the seizures activity in that. So yeah, it is hard to believe. It really is. Let's see.
I
Right
know
now,
June the 11th will make it 365 days since I had my last seizure. So
June 11th is the 1 year mark for you.
yeah, is the 1 year mark.
Well, we're gonna celebrate.
And like I said, the I think it was the 22nd or 23rd of this month was 1 year mark since I've had the shunt revision done. So.
Yeah. And they did it, and then they had to go back. They had to adjust it. Remember?
Yeah, they had to play around with it to
get it to drip at the right rate, right?
Figure out what my happy medium would be to get my body used to it, because they tried to set it on the same setting as my last one was on, but that didn't work.
So for Kenny, do you mind talking about this a little bit?
No, why not?
So for those of you guys that don't know, Kenny has a shunt. It's basically a tube that goes from his skull and it goes into your stomach, right, Kenny?
It runs down. It runs down into the stomach. Yep.
So normally for most people, our cerebral spinal fluid it gets old and it has to drain. That's what's in our spine and everything. And normally your body does what the shunt is doing for Kenny. But Kenny's didn't work right, so they had to put the shunt in to get his.
My body produces too much. That's the reason why I have a shunt. Because if you'll
get that cranial pressure, right? If you don't have it,
right, and it builds up in the brain, and it causes headaches and
seizures,
and your vision goes out because all that water builds up in behind your pupils, and your pupils, you develop what they call papilledema, which is where your pupils get 10 times as big as what they should be.
Yeah.
That's because of all that pressure. And see, if it ain't draining down into my stomach, then it ain't got nowhere. Then that's all where it's going to go is in the brain, and it ain't got nowhere else to go. So
that's a sign for us too, like for head trauma. So in my field, you look at people's pupils, and if they're fixed and big, that's not good. It's a lot of pressure on the interior of the skull, and not good at all.
It's like it drains into the abdomen, and it also it's a condition called hydrocephalus, which is water on the brain.
And it's not water; it's CSF. cerebral spinal fluid.
Yeah.
Right there, like Dee Dee said.
Yeah.
Yep. So Kenny's doesn't drain like it's supposed to, or he's making too much and more than it can drain at the right rate. So he has to have a little help. That's all.
Yeah.
And we're going on to a year, which we started talking out. It's been a year since you had your problems, and it's going to be a year for me since I had my transplant, and it's really hard to believe. I just can't believe how quickly the time has gone by. For a good thing, you know, it's great, and everything's going great. You're doing great. I'm doing great. We're all doing great.
Yep.
All right, let's see. Eyes tell the story. People stuck wide open or teeny tiny. Not a good sign. Yeah, we can see those people that may have overused certain substances. Their pupils do weird things as well. But like I said, trauma to the brain, intracranial pressure, all that can affect those pupils.
Yeah.
And, one of those signs and symptoms.
And there's two factors that can cause headaches. I am going to get normal headaches just like anybody else. But if I get a headache to where no matter what I do to try to get rid of that headache, then that means that there's something wrong with the shunt itself. There's another issue going on because
right.
There's two factors that can cause headaches with these shunts, and that's one, you can be draining too much. Two, you can be draining not enough.
Gotcha. So, yeah, you got to have that perfect rate. It's like Dee Dee knows, right? When you have an IV, you know, depending on the rate you'll see in that little bulb up there, it'll be dripping at a certain rate. And then there's, you know, it'll go, you'll see it dripping faster depending on the need or the medicine or whatever it is. So it's kind of like that in the shunt.
And see, with these, with the way they have these shunts now, they have what they call an adjustable valve, which is where they take this little magnet thing, and the only way you can actually see what the setting is sitting on is through an x-ray. You have to have an x-ray done.
Oh, that's pretty cool. All right, let's check his rate. Got to give you an x-ray.
And
I like it.
What it is, it's got adjustable valve, and the higher the setting is, the slower it'll drain. Well, I think it can go up. I think they told me said it can go up to like 200, I think, and then the lower the setting is, the faster it will drain. So the lowest setting is the lowest setting is 30, and that's what it's sitting on right now.
So they got it wide open. They got it wide open right now.
It's draining as fast as it'll drain. So.
Well, you're making all that spinal fluid in there, Kenny. You gotta turn the production down a little.
And my body reabsorbs it, and
yeah, that ain't good.
Right. And,
speaking of headache, Sharon, the earring factory, has had a migraine for days. She was in here earlier. Do you remember her and one another? Yeah, we do. I didn't realize she was having a migraine. Sorry to hear that. Sharon needs to get her BP checked. Yeah, she probably should. That is cool, Dee Dee. Talking about the X-ray to see what level they got you set on. That's cool. Girls are here. Good morning, girls. Hey, you know what time it is? It's time. Well, it's 7:03, but it's this time.
Is it fresh or microwave? Either way, it's Kenny's fave. Try to guess what Kenny's drinking. What cup of Joe is Kenny thinking?
Is it fresh or microwave? Tell us which is Kenny fave. What's Kenny drinking?
Whoop! All right, now it's time of the show. We're going to find out what Kenny is drinking. Kenny's been up. He's been freshened this morning. He's all freshly bideted and showered and dressed and ready to go for his day. Because what's her name? Sylvia is coming.
Yeah, she is up there in years, though.
Well, that's okay. Keep an eye on her, Kenny, and don't work her too hard. But what's Kenny drinking this morning? 55% microwave?
Cheers! It is microwave.
Microwave coffee. We couldn't stump you guys this morning. Let's see. I think it was 55. There it is. 55% of you guys said microwave. We couldn't stump you this morning, but that's good. We do what is Kenny drinking every morning when Kenny decides to show up. He is, he's the partner channel, so he just shows up whenever he wants. And time to drag my behind out of bed so I can have some coffee. Right on. I think I'm due for another coffee too. Here. So Kenny, what do you got coming up today?
Hang on, I'm taking.
All right, I'll tell you what I got coming up today. So I'm gonna try to find somebody's trailer. I can trailer the bike to the shop. That's gonna be my main focus today. But I am gonna be working on some stuff for the channel. We're kind of where I was telling Scott that the other day. We're taking. We're just gonna start doing some different things with the channel. Maybe a little different type of branding. Nothing will change in terms of the name of the channel or anything like that. We're still doing Cup of Joe, but I just want to try. I always want to try to keep things fresh. It's like when we mix up the games, right, Kenny? We do different games. I mean, it's kind of the same, but we try to mix it up and make it a little different. That's why, we changed things up on Friday. We had the celebrity panel playing for a member of our audience, that kind of stuff. So we're just going to try to do some things. I want to be able to retire at some point from my main job and focus things on this kind of thing, and you can't do it for free. So you got to find ways to be able to have that revenue stream coming in. I think a lot of us that are involved in this YouTube stuff, we're doing that very thing. We're trying to find a means to create some revenue. So that's all. That's what we're doing here. So I'll be working on that today. So what do you got coming up, brother?
As it's already been mentioned, I've got my cap worker coming this morning, and then I'll be going to the Greens and visiting with my dad, and I'm probably going to make a Walmart order because I just used the last of the coffee that I had. So
for shame, Kenny. Don't run out of coffee.
so I'm going to coffee because I've got it in the coffee pot ready to make a fresh pot after the show. So. And then just kind of piddle around here.
All right. Well, that's good. That's what we're going to be doing. We'll be back Wednesday morning. Don't forget PMA, Positive Mental Attitude, PMA and KFF. Keep effing fighting every day. Never give up. Never let the bastards wear you down. Stay positive. PMA will save your day. It'll save your week. It'll save your life. Believe me when I tell you, and trust me, you guys know what I'm talking about. PMA saved my life. That and my trust and faith in God saved my life from the evil clutches of this damn scourge that's running rampant across the planet. Anyway, PMA is a good thing, so keep that. Be kind to one another out there. Bernays said it earlier in one of the in the chat. She said it. Be kind, everybody. Be nice to one another. We all have a story. Sometimes those stories aren't so good. You never know what someone's going through. You see a stranger, Smile at them, make eye contact, say hello, say a kind word, shake their hand, or give them a hug if they're so inclined. It's not a bad thing. Scotty J, whoop whoop, is in the house. Good morning, sir. It's good to see you.
Good morning, Scotty J. Yeah, he was in my live last night.
And Chet's saying if CME doesn't come up, he'll go on at 8. So do we know what the schedule is? Is Kurt and Marsha, are they gonna go up, or
I have no idea,
right there?
to be honest.
I don't know either, but somebody could probably tell us. But yeah, so be kind to one another out there, guys. You don't know. If you see the men and ladies of the fire department, the police department, our EMS and healthcare workers, dispatchers, Scotty J, woo! Our I threw my whole cadence off. All our utility workers, including our funeral personnel, and last but not least, our nurses. We love our nurses. Our nurses are the best, and and make sure that you thank all of those folks for what they do, because they're out there working hard, and they don't really ask for much in between. And then last but not least, our veterans, folks, our veterans of this great, beautiful country, those that have come before us, those that are still active and deployed right now in harm's way, and those in the future. I know we have children and nieces and nephews in them that may want to join the military, and God bless them for stepping up and doing the thing. They're the real heroes, and we love our veterans. And for all of you out there that have served, thank you for your service. I love my country. There's my flag. Oh, the pesky camera angle got me. There's our flag right there. God bless America. God bless our flag. I love the USA. I love our veterans. God bless them. God bless you, Kenny. God bless everybody in the chat.
Thanks, likewise.
Thank you guys for joining us. Like I always say, we can't do it without you. Hit that like button on the way out, and we'll be back Wednesday morning. So Kenny, take us out.
Lord willing, and the creek don't rise, we'll do it all again Wednesday morning, 6 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Peace and love, guys.
All right, guys, I'm Jimmy, your Astute Tourist. Thank you for joining us. I want to wish you peace and love from deep down in my heart, and we'll see you Wednesday morning. Bye-bye. Have a good day.
Hit the back